Good day guys, come here, welcome back to part 1 of the video featuring the banner of Silikas and Ymir for the month of April and from March and to the mid of April. So yep, on part 1 of this video we'll be featuring a demo play of Ymir, and I'm so lucky that I managed to summon both Ymir and Silikas, so towards the end we'll be able to share the build. You guys can do a quick overview of the build by other players. And alright, are you guys ready? Let's get started. So the usual stuff, we'll be checking out the faction, class, voice pack, artwork, then followed by the demo play, and towards the end we'll be going through sharing our item builds. And alright, let's check out. So Ymir has two type of class. So demon class to represent his fallen form, and his holy class kind of like representing his original form of powers. So he's of three class: glory of light, darkness, and jealous. So this is the stats he'll be getting at his demon class. And this is the stats he have at holy class. I think there definitely going to be some changes. Let me try to remember. The stats is 4758. So demon form has lower HP but higher attack and higher defense. However, he do not have ignore class disadvantages, so demon class is not the better choice. And finally, for this time round, I do notice that this changes, that for the talent you have this magnifying glass where we can get to check more, a zoom out of the effect so we can do a better reading. Then okay, let's check out all his skill. This exclusive skill 1, the act again skills, sorry, not the act again, but the one that gave him, that helps trigger his act again from his talent. So you have raw, you have shield bash, Iron Fist, you have the guard, he has healing for allies too, then his 2C, the weaker of all his skills because of the slow attack animations, and his 3C. And this is all the soldiers he will be able to bring. So the current meta that more if not most players bringing right now will be in according to ranking is Saint Washer, Sensei Merchant, and the zombie unit. And of course the zombie unit is the least broad unit unless the enemy that you're fighting do not have holy class, because due to the fact that he do not have immunity of class disadvantages. Okay, so his talent. So for more detailed breakdown of the talents and effect, please check out the last video I've posted regarding the skill, talent, and effect breakdown. So check. So his talent effect as follows. So just quick review: and increase damage deal by 30% when entering battle. Then at the start you will have Shackle of Glory, SOG, and the effect is that damage you take will be reduced by 30%, immune to all debuff effect. And when this effect triggers, you will gain Surge of Fury, SOG. So it will for every layer you had, you will increase crit rate by 15%, can be stacked and not dispellable. Then at the end of a turn, if you have 4 layers of Surge of Fury and you're in the danger zone, you will remove your Shackles of Glory All buff turn you have will not be reduced, then you can act again, cannot be dispelled. Then when you have Shackles of Glory again, when going into battle, when you have Shackles of Glory and when you go into battle, if the enemy's defense is greater than magic defense, the damage deal this time around will become magic damage. Then at the end of the turn, you remove all Search of Fury and obtain Shackles of Glory. Then this is his 3C animations. Okay, let's check it out again. Okay, look at his 6-pack. So his stats, whoa, 210 cm, 203 kg. Okay, this is his voice pack, so how he sounds like when you summon him.
彼らは俺をユミルと呼ぶ。お前の目的地もゲートか。ならば共に向かおうか。
When he changed class.
光の力は消えない。迷える者の迷いが消えたとき、それはさらに力強く答えてくれる。
When he released skills.
放逐する。放逐する。
Okay, despite this one of a shorter phrase, I am having problem translation. Translating. Commencing outcast, I guess.
放逐する。
放逐する to outcast, to cast out. Commencing casting, outcasting. Yep. Maybe that's not right, so I'll be skipping this. Gosh.
敵の位置を教えてくれ。
Okay, this one definitely we can use it. Yeah, when you're playing game.
敵の位置を教えてくれ。
敵の位置を教
えてくれ。
So, tell me the positions of the enemy, or tell me the locations of the enemy.
敵の位置を教えてくれ。
敵の位置を教えてくれ. Yep. So you can tell this when you're playing games with your teammates. So yep, something you use. And when it's not able to battle.
役目を果たせなかった。敵の位置を教えてくれ。
Daily Conversations 1.
そんなにかしこまらないでくれ。俺たちはもう仲間だ。
Happy Mood.
知っているか。人間という生き物は自分たちが思っている以上に強く、そして偉大だ。
Okay, his voice actually sounds too monotone, but the fact that he's kind of like zombified or mixed with chaos power, so you can't really tell he's happy. Okay, when he's angry.
無実の者の運命に手を加えようとする馬鹿げた行為。俺が終わらせる。
When he's sad.
ゲートの破壊は森人の犠牲を意味する。だが、この犠牲が人々に知られることはない。
Okay, so he did mention about the gate. So roughly translated is every gate that is being destroyed or breakthrough means the gate guardians has fallen. So this means all the gate that chaos has breakthrough to come into the respective timeline or dimensions or world means they already killed off the door or gate guardian. So apparently instead of door, we have here from the guardian himself, he's calling it gate instead of the door or any other words for it. Let's hear it again.
ゲートの破壊は森人の犠牲を意味する。だが、この犠牲が人々に知られることはない。
So he's saying this every destruction of the gate means the death of every gate guardians. However, no one knows about it. So he's expressing his sadness that despite the death of his fellow Gate Guardians sacrifice. No one knows about it. And interaction conversations.
心の中にある信念が揺るがない限り、混沌に幾度も破壊された廃墟にも新しい命が芽生える。
When he's irritated.
間違った行為、断る。
Special interactions.
長く生きてきた俺にとって、この出会いはかけがえのないものだ。
So yeah, definitely a good guy who cherish meetings with people and friendship. So kudos to him. Then skin. So this is his. Okay, wait. Oh, okay. There's one. So okay, you guys can tell. Apparently, he is definitely going to be one of the coolest hero released so far because his original skin and his Ecofly skin are so big of a difference. So quick check out on his actions. So it seems like he's not using shackles but more like a shield on his hand. There's a bash. Don't really look like a hammer but more like a shield. Suppose it's like his attack animations. When he's either casting or releasing his skills, when he's stunned, and when he falls into battle, or faint, or he, yep. So this is stunned and, okay, this is chanting. Okay, let's check out Echo White skin. So, Demon or Holy class, all the skins design are the same. Again, small disappointment. I was hoping to see some changes. And the animations when he's stunned, releasing the skills, running, whacking you, whack, charging. Okay, yes, expressing an evil greed. That's a very weird chibi animations. And when he died in battle. So let's check out his Echo of Light skin, character speeds and animations, check of physics. Here we go.
そんなにかしこまらないでくれ。俺たちはもう仲間だ。
Okay, that sounds a bit creepy, like it's some... we know this guy is a good guy, but because of his character design, like imagine this creepy design fellow speak to you is as if he's trying to like touch you without your consent. Yep.
混沌に自ら身を投げる人間を数多く見てきたが、彼らを待ち受けていたのは常に破滅だった。そう、リオベックのように。
So right, here's default scheme.
ゲートの破壊は森人の犠牲を意味する。だが、この犠牲が人々に知られることはない。
Oh, sorry, I got to correct myself. Just when he's talking about the gate, it's not the death, but the sacrifice of every gate guardian. So, but no one knows about their sacrifice.
そんなにかしこまらないでくれ。俺たちはもう仲間だ。
He's saying that this is a creepy speech to me because looking at this design, say, let's not be so uptight or restrictive. We are already comrades. So you just imagine a scene where he tried to touch you. That sounds a bit weird when you give out this speech.
ゲートの破壊は森人の犠牲を意味する。
Alright, before we go to a demo play, let's check out his full character art illustration for the default scheme. So for anyone who is interested in drawing out of this character, overall, a lot of fans from the CN site has been saying it's ugly, but I gotta say it's pretty cool, and especially I like the coloring of his hair. So some backstory about him is that it has been infused or injected with the power of chaos, but as you can see, despite his appearance look like a creature from chaos, but the weapon he's wielding seems like is possessing the power of light to represent that he's still on the good side.
怪物の仲間と言われても、お前は平気なんだな。
Then vertical view for those who are viewing on phone. So definitely pretty cool to see any fellows who is interested to do this cosplay, because you need to have very great 6 or 8 packs, or you gotta wear that fake bodysuits to bring out the best of Ymir. So alright, let us go through his demo play. He is definitely a more straightforward hero compared to Celica, which on next part video we might be taking a little more time to do more breakdown, because she's definitely the GOAT and he is too, but Ymir is much easier to play or understand. It's more straightforward. His gimmick is that, well, Celica is, well, a major healer, a supporter. She has more play style compared to him.
敵の位置を教えてくれ。イリス。必ずイリス。必ずお前を見つける。
So let's check out.
イリス。必ずお前を見つける。
So when the game or the match starts, you'll be getting Shackle of Glory straight. So you can see this is from his talent, the damage reduction, immunity. Then they are actually repeating his talent effect, so we're skipping. Then the second part is Holy Gates protection. So it's more translated to Holy Gates after hearing his speech. They call it Gates. So Holy Gates protections, when 3 blocks around you there is an allies, you dispel one. Oh, sorry, this is from his exclusive skill 1, the exclusive skill 1, the command aura skill. They'll do dispel, then we'll use it and heal back 30% of HP, then gain 4 random debuff and 4 random buff. Then for each layer of Search of Fury, the cooldown time will be reduced by 1. Okay, not going too much into the details. For more details about it, again, please check out my previous video. So here we go. So now I'm trying to trigger his act again.
Iris, 必ずお前を見つける。
So apparently, based on what I can see, is that it says gain 4 random buff and 4 random debuff. Okay, there's no downside, so we can just straight away attack. Series 2, so okay, I'll be spamming this skill so you can see how slow the attack animation is.
俺はここだ。 イリス、敵の位置を教えてくれ。
Okay, this is bad. I can't seem to trigger the egg again effect. I have done something wrong. But as you guys can see, Search of Fury has already 6 stacks. So apparently there's no cap limit to it. Yep, the one in red is Nuyong, Search of Fury, cannot be dispelled. However, my CD has not been reduced. That's just so weird. Okay, I'm gonna try using it. I'm using a 3C. And once I kill the enemies, I'll be able to move 3 blocks.
敵の位置を教えてくれ。
And now I'm triggering the egg again. So as you can see, my change of Shackles of Glory is gone. So, but now the the talent effect is triggered when I go into battle. If enemy's defense is greater than magic defense, this damage will become magic damage. And we go attack again. So he has inbuilt high crit rate, so you don't have to worry too much about his damage.
敵の位置を教えてくれ。
So
敵の位置を教えてくれ。
see, after the attack, I'm gaining back my Shackles of Glory, and I'll lose out all the buff from Search of Fury. So I got to regain again by taking in the buff, which I'll be immune to and convert into my Search of Fury stack.
敵の位置を教えてくれ。
So okay, gonna see if I can egg
俺はこ
again.
こだ。
If I have 4, I'm supposed to egg
Iris.
again.
必ずお前を見つける。
However, it says when I have Search of Fury, I'm more curious about this, Holy Gates protections. Or Holy Gates blessing. It says at the last part is that for each layer of Search of Fury, this skill CD and obtain buff effect will be reduced by 1, but apparently the buff I had has not been reduced, so I'm not sure if this effect gonna be treated as debuff, but apparently it did not affect my buff. So I'm not sure is it a bug or I have made some misunderstanding. If I have, apologize about it. Sorry.
放逐する。
So apparently I had an egg again just now on my first turn after casting this 1C. Because the 1C is not egg again skills, but the egg again is triggered from my talent. So this is why he's currently the meta of a hero who can kill off tanks in just 1 turn because of his inbuilt egg again. So okay, try to win in 3 turns. So regarding the movement and other stuff has already been explained in the previous video too. So we'll be going through one more demo play.
イリス、必ずお前を見つける。
And on the left this time around we'll be checking out on the talent, explaining the talent. So okay, the Burning Blood Judgment or Burning Blood Trial, the effect again are as follows. Attack enemy, do 1.5 times damage. If enemies has debuff, increase our attack for this battle by 20% for the unit. And when going to battle, apply the same number of debuff to enemies that the number of Search of Fury you had. However, is capped at 4 debuff. Then your Holy Gates Blessing or Protections is common aura, 3 blocks ally around you when they enter will remove 1 debuff. Then when you successfully dispel the debuff, you obtain 1 layer of Search of Fury, but this demo play has no ally, so it's not a very good way to showcase. Then the active skills, when you use this skill, recover 30% of max HP, obtain 4 random buff and 4 random debuff for each layer of Search of Fury you had. This skill CD will be reduced by this skill CD, and every buff effect, numbers of buff effect will be reduced by 1. But apparently from this demo play, the buff is not being reduced, so I'm going to treat it as only reduced debuff effect. Then the 3C passive, when you do not have Shackle of Glory, your movement speed will be +2 at the end of turn. For each layer of Search of Fury, recover 10% of your HP. Then the active skills, attack an enemy, deal 1.7 times damage. If enemy has debuff effect, this battle will ignore revive effect for the enemy. Then for each layer of Search of Fury you had before battle against enemy, each of their buff will be turned into a random debuff effect. Then if this battle do not kill off the enemy, you obtain 4 layers of Search of Fury next turn. However, if you have Shackles of Glory, you'll straight obtain the 4 layers straight away. And if you kill the enemy instead, you can move 3 blocks. Then they're not able to survive revive, not able to revive effect, only in PvP, and that's it. So here we go. So this time I'm going to use so you can see early on, without the 1C stacking for the debuff and getting Search of Fury, I'm not able to finish off the enemy, which is a very bad or weak play. And you'll see I still have Shackle of Glory, so I'm immune to all debuff, and instead all the debuff help letting me gain Search of Fury. Then we're talking about healing the HP, so I'm gonna show you case to you guys if I end turn. So you see I'm healing 50% of my HP. And now my movement, instead from 3, I become 5. And before battle, giving enemies debuff. So alright, I'm coming back to one turn, so we will start off with game for debuff and game for buff, then triggers our act again effect. So you can see, I managed to get the movement speed buff. So another thing to prove is that, okay, sorry about it, let's show again. So now just remember, he can stack with a movement speed buff. Oh, so excited, sorry about it. So again, this demo play. So you check out, my original movement is 3 steps. I'm gonna gain the debuff and buff. Then I get Search of Fury. So in PvP, he can move 7, if you manage to gain this random movement buff, you'll be able to move 10 blocks. If not, the minimum you will be able to move is 5 plus 3, which is 8. So you will be able to move between 8 to 10 blocks by yourself without any Tenyo blessing, etc. So that's pretty cool. And you guys, I'm gonna slow the animation. You guys will see the enemy will be gaining debuff before the battle. So this is a random buff, which again will be has been shown on my previous video. Okay, we're not able to see the debuff enemy gain. Oh, because they do not have debuff. Okay, this is a very bad play, and I'm gonna try again. So this round I'll be using the 2C instead of the 3C.
敵の位置を教えてくれ。放逐する。イリス、必ずお前を見つける。
Oh, sorry, the 3C is turn enemies buff into debuff. The 2C is give them random debuff, so I should have used this instead. So you can see enemy gains 4 random debuff. I mean, due to the space constraint, only see 3. Then manage to kill him off, and because of the crit rate you gain, so after the attack, you will gain back to your first form,
敵の位置を教えてくれ。
the one with Shackle of Glory, and this means you will just enjoy the enemy barrage of AoE without getting a debuff AoE, without getting a debuff, and they are stacking up your Search of Fury. So right, I'm gonna try. They don't have bombs, I'm gonna kill them all. So I have 4 stacks Search of Fury. So you guys can see, as long as it's not due to the skills effect or talent effect, my Search of Fury is just keep coming. So alright, I'm gonna try to finish you off.
敵の位置を教えてくれ。
Okay, that's weird. I don't know how can I finish you off, but okay, I'm gonna kill you. Gonna try with normal attack.
Iris, 必ずお前を見つける。
So overall, that's why I'm still kind of confused that they said for each layer of Search of Fury, this skill CD and obtain or effect turn count will be reduced by 1, but I don't really see that. Oh, okay, it means that when you had a debuff, then you use this skill. So do note, if you want to play it well, you have to get debuff first. While you have the CD of this skill is 4, so while you have 4 debuff, then you cast this skill, then it should be reset. If I'm not wrong, let's try it out one more time later on.
Iris, 必ずお前を見つけ俺はここだ
Oh, because I'm immune to the debuff effect, that's why it's not treated. Oh. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm trying to understand how the one thing
イリ
works.
ス
So you see,
必ずお前を見つける
when using these skills, I must have it. So I'm going to try out later on. So okay, we're gonna do one last try before we end with this build. So thanks for bearing with me. It's a bit slow and dry, I understand the fact, as I'm also learning too on how to actually play out this hero. But nonetheless, to be honest, even if you didn't fully understand him, he's still very strong. Just know that he has immunity, then he can act again, and he can just finish off the tankers, and he can self-heal himself.
Iris, 必ずお前を見つける。
Okay, he do not have debuff. Only the two mage have debuff. So now I'm gonna try it.
必ずお前を放逐する。
Okay, let's see if this time round we can reset because we start off with Search of Fury with 4 stacks now. Now I'm gonna try cast it first and heal myself. So you guys see, you gotta have the Search of Fury first if you want to abuse it. So you have to have before using this skill, pre-using these skills, you gotta have the 4 stacks, or at least minimum 1 stacks, because for each stacks you have, you will reduce the CD. So to do an infinity loop, you gotta keep constantly having 4 stacks before using the skills. So this means I can just keep act again. Oh, no. You can't. Okay, sorry. I'll overthink it. My bad. So now I'm gonna... Okay, let's do it again. I'm gonna end my turn. I'm gonna try using my 3C. Because I have change of shackles, when I use these skills, I straight away gain the 4 Search of Fury, and I can attack right away. So this is definitely tier 1 hero. There's a lot of way for you to abuse it. That's pretty cool. So after the attack, I gain Shackles of Glory again. I get my 4 stacks. So now I'm going to try normal attack the enemy. So they should die and I act again straight away. So I'm gonna kill you first because I'm not able to move high speed right now. So this is the correct way. So oh gosh, I do not have the stacks. So but anyway, you guys have seen how to abuse it. I mean, I need to follow certain steps in order to clear it. So as you can see, move 3.
イリス
Plus 5. This time around,
必ずお前を見
I
つ
do
け
not
る
have the movement speed. Instead, I get HP recovery.
敵の位置を教えてくれ
They have... Oh, they cannot be dispelled.
敵の位
Alright,
置を
gonna
教
finish
えて
him
くれ
off with a 3C.
構築する
So things just to think though is that overall he has high attack, high crit rate, and he has 2 act again, and that is enough for him to easily kill off tanks in the current meta. Especially when the tank do not have any healers around them. So last but not least, let's check out for Yumir's build. So alright, this is my Ymir, and because I do not have enough resources, so I can't build him up currently. So let's check out how other people build him with his enchantment. So okay, if you want to go for movement, you can go with breeze. So holy class. So let's check out top 3 players first. Okay, Armor of Tiamat's Blessing. Definitely play with mixed units to survive against mage. However, if you're bringing Sin Washer, this is gonna be useless. So yep. So if you're not bringing Sin Washer, the best to go with is Sensi Merchant. Then currently, more PvP players are bringing this build, as you can see here. Playing Clock Enchantment because of the combo to go with Celica, which we will explain more during the demo play. And the fact is that he has enough damage, he can easily trigger almost 100% or if not 100% crit rate, so he's no lack of damage. So having Clock allows him to easily spam his skill more and more often to ensure high kill rate. Because why not? Having skills attack is definitely stronger than normal attack. So if you want, you can also stack on Tier Fury. Okay, currently not able to find one of the top players from the last season. Either he's hiding his hero, or we're not able, or he changed his name. So okay, that's it. Just a quick sharing. So as you guys can see, more players or the average stats, you can see the 3 types of players are Full Moon, Breeze, and Clock. Clock because trying to stack out with Celica's combo, which will again will be sharing it more on the next part of the video. Full Moon is because of his skills and the random buff he gets. He can easily maintain HP threshold above 80%. Then Breeze again is for movement oppression, which personally in my opinion he do not really need it because he can easily reach 8 to 10 blocks of movement and a +1 for attack. That is 11 blocks. So that's it. What do you guys think? How strong do you think Ymir is? Leave it down in the comment section below. We'll see you guys on the second part video featuring Celica. This is coming. Thank you guys for watching and goodbye.
そんなにかしこまらないでくれ。俺たちはもう仲間だ。